U92 Drerawka, and I got my friend Spence, courtesy of Fear Factory. You're here on behalf of Fear Factory.
Woo!
Big week this week, man.
We are ready to launch.
I am so ready to come down there and have some fun.
I know. Can't wait to have you there. It's going to be awesome.
10-year anniversary.
Yes. Who knew? 10 years. We made it 10 years.
And why is this a big year for you? Like, why is 10 years such a significant big year for you guys?
So when we first started a decade ago, obviously we had a lot of hurdles. And because we're one of the biggest attractions in the country, we had even more hurdles. So the fact that we made it 10 years shows that not only is the market demanding a show as big as ours, but also, quite frankly, like 10 years is it's an excuse to party.
Yeah.
We're going to have a party.
It is, 100%.
Yep.
And, you know, the 10 years that Fear Factory has been around, believe it or not, I have never been.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to make that happen.
And I'm from Glendale.
Yeah,
so
you
guys
got right around the corner.
Right there.
I don't know why have we... Okay, we're going to make that happen.
Funny story. My son, are you a father?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have an 8-year-old son, and
Okay.
anytime we go by the Fear Factory, he doesn't call it Fear Factory. He calls it the Scary Factory.
Love it.
He's like, I want to go there.
I'll take that.
So we're super excited,
Tell
man.
him in 15 more years he can come work there too.
Oh, man. All right,
It'll be
so that's a
awesome.
guaranteed job?
Then we'll be practicing we'll be at 20, almost 30 years.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Can't wait.
So let's talk about the Vampire Manor building.
Yeah.
Like, what's that?
All right, so since you've never been before, so you're in for a treat. So for those listeners, the Vampire Manor is by far one of our biggest spaces. We have 13 different zones. The Vampire Manor is this beautiful old kind of like 16th century Victorian manor. Vampires used to kind of like a big vampire coven.
Oh.
The entire thing got demolished. We built it from scratch again. We moved a bunch of stuff. We cut through walls. We added tons of props. It's a very immersive space now. So you're literally ducking underneath obstacles, and areas that you used to be able to go are now barricaded. The storyline is that the vampires have been in our Fear Factory and in this manor for years, for centuries. But there's now been these dragons, these like draconian creatures that have broken in and are trying to kill the vampires. So there's this massive like good and evil battle that's been happening in the manor. It literally looks like it looks like the whole place just got torn to hell. And it is so cool because you got to go around and duck and crawl and like there's just you got to come see it. It's fully immersive, and of course our vampires kill it just like the rest of our staff. And it is something that this market has never seen. I will put my life on that one.
I feel like you guys are trendsetters, though. You guys have been trendsetters for 10 years now.
Thanks.
And
yeah.
I love that. Like, from the day you guys started, we've known about the Fear Factory. It's just on a way bigger scale now. And, you know, we're living in a pandemic. Things are kind of scary for some, but it's not at Fear Factory. It is a very safe environment. And you were mentioning a new attraction, the Seance?
Yeah. So, yeah, we get COVID really quick. So COVID's pretty much, we're doing exactly what all of our local guidance, what our government officials are asking us to do, which is, you know, do what we can. We have lots of hand sanitizer. I think we have 7 gallons of sanitizer on our property at any given time.
Enough to bathe in.
Enough. If you want to, we can make that happen. So sanitizer's there. You know, if you want to wear a mask, great. If you don't want to wear a mask, great. Some of our staff is wearing masks, some of them are not. So we really tried and made sure that we have all the protocols in place that people can just come and have a good time. There's a psychology to scaring that is certainly fun for us as a team that get to scare. But it's also really fun for customers because getting scared releases adrenaline, and it kind of makes you feel like, man, you know, if I can take that on, what's next on the list?
Yeah.
And so there really is a benefit to coming in and getting scared, having fun, bringing a group of people, laughing the whole night. It's what makes it great. So, and then we added this year. Not only did we add this huge renovation for the Vampire Manor, we added new tickets. We have a behind-the-scenes sets and screams tour. We have a season pass. We have this seance. The seance is actually really cool. So this is kind of our gift to our Fear Factory family. All of our customers are the people who love us. So Paul Draper, who usually does our seance, world-renowned magician. He grew up down in the Olympus area and is known in Vegas. He's known in Europe. He's known all over the world. He's a really great magician. So he does our seance for us. And this year we talked him into it. Thanks again, Paul. Because we talked him into doing this $40 per person event for $15.
Oh my goodness.
But for a whole family. So the idea is that you buy your ticket at Fear Factory, you get a $25 off discount Then you go back on our website, you do it, you put it in, you choose your date and time. It's all going to be by Zoom, which means that the $15 you're going to pay, you get to watch at home. You can have it on a laptop, put it up on the TV, whatever you want to do. Gather the whole family around. So now like a $15 ticket just became family fun entertainment, Halloween style, for 15 or 20 of your best friends and family. So it's just kind of our way of saying, thanks you guys. It's been a great 10-year run. Here's something really cool that we want to do for all of you, and we're really excited to partner with Paul Draper on it. So
that is such a steal.
It's a steal.
That's a huge deal, and you got to make sure you come out. It's gonna be a fun time. What would you tell somebody? Because you mentioned it already, but what would you tell somebody like me? I'm a first-time goer.
Yeah.
What should I prepare for? Is there any expectations? What would you say?
I would tell you to buckle in. It is an awesome ride without being on the ride. So for those folks that don't know, the entire building, we're talking 6 buildings, 2 underground passages. Yes, you do go to the top of the tower. Most people really have no idea how big it is. I mean, it's what makes us one of the top 10 in the world. And so Utah's lucky enough to have us. We're lucky enough to be here. It's a really cool opportunity just to show what a true high-end attraction can do. We have over 350 staff. I mean,
oh my goodness,
it's a huge operation. So being able to come for your first time, wear good shoes. You're going to get in some gym credits a little bit because we do have some flights of stairs.
Nice.
That's the cool part. Like, there is nowhere else that you can go up and down flights of stairs and be in this abandoned, freaky, spooky, old abandoned cement factory. And then you put the monsters in on top of that, and then you put the set detail and the audio, and we just pile it on. Like, it's kind of how it goes. So get ready. It's going to be fun. Yeah, bring your friends. Like, and don't come, like, a lot of times people want to come in a group of 2. That's cool. Bring in a group of 2. But you're going to have a lot more fun in a group of 4 or 6 or 8 because you're laughing at each other, and, like, everyone gets scared whether you're in the front, the middle, or the end. It's just, we really tried, and we've been training our team now for almost a month and a half. So we really try and make sure that every single person in the group has a really fun experience. And of course, there's plenty of merch to check out when you get done anyway.
Absolutely. I'm looking at the shirt right now, and I'm like, man,
thanks.
They look nice. You got the mask too?
Got the masks.
Oh man,
we don't have any more masks though. I know, it's just COVID, but people swear these are like the most comfortable masks out there. So
I would have never known now because I can't get one.
I know. Sad face.
But something that you can get is a really good discount on these opening weekend tickets, right?
Yeah. So opening weekend right now, literally for the next 24, maybe 48 hours, go on our website, fearfactoryslc.com. You can get on right now, and the discounts are already there. They're live. You don't have to put in a discount code or anything. It's there. Purchase your GA or your VIP and get in the door this opening weekend. It's going to be a party.
September 10th. Make sure you come out to the Fear Factory. What's the address?
666, dead serious, 666 West, 800 South.
That's intense.
Right?
That is really intense.
11 people documented deaths. So, like, that's the right.
Real?
For real. 11. We think there's actually like 20 or 30, but we can only prove 11. But 11 people have died there. And trust me, like, there are times, even just yesterday, I was in and I was unplugging a bunch of stuff for a media plug that we were doing, and our audio turned on.
Oh, man.
And I was like, come on, you guys. Like, not right now. The media's here.
What song was playing? Lil Nas X?
It was in our clown zone, so it could have been. It was some scary stuff. It was awesome.
That's really cool. Have you guys had ghost people come in and talk to the dead?
Yeah, Ghost Adventures has been in several times. Travel Channel's been in fact, they rate us as the top 50 scariest places in America. And then of course we do ghost hunts every single month. And in fact, on the Mondays in September and October, Mondays from 7 until 9:30, we partner with Grim Ghost Tours. They're kind of like Utah's paranormal experts.
Yeah.
We actually give them permission. They come on our property and they do like this really spooky, like kind of like little finger light. It's like a little LED light, and they walk you through parts of the factory and tell you stories about the people who died in that exact space. And people trip over there like something just touched my back.
Oh man.
And like it's pretty cool. It's good stuff.
You gotta experience this. Like, for me, I'm just a scaredy cat, right? But I feel like what you said is true. You know, there's something about that adrenaline. Once you get past that, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there every day probably in the month of October.
Bring it every night. Let's do it.
All right, sounds good. And one last thing I wanted to ask you is, all of these employees, man, how many of these characters are how many of them are like dressed in the full gown and everything like that?
Minus our front of house team, so all of our customer service and safety security, and a couple of operations team. The rest of them are all in. So every night you can expect at least over 100 actors. And some of our costumes, some of them are a couple $100, some of them are a couple $1,000. So we really go to town to make sure that we've got just the right amount of coolness, of sharpness, of character development, and just the right costume that tells the right story so that it helps immerse the customer into kind of just, sometimes it's nice to leave Utah for, even if it's for an hour.
Yeah.
You're going to walk through, it's a 3/4 of a mile property. So you're going to be in there for at least a minimum 45 minutes. So,
oh man, I'm going to lose so much weight.
It's fun. Yeah. By September, you'll be ready to rock.
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
Do you ever get a celebrity lookalike?
I do. Who do you got?
Jim Carrey?
All the time.
All the time, right?
All the time.
You got a beautiful smile.
Thanks. When I was younger, a lot more, like when I was clean cut, now I've got this cool beard. This is my COVID protest. So I'm like, if I got to wear a mask, I'm going to do it the right way.
There you go.
So now that we all have beards, we're in the cool beard club. But before, it was, Jim Carrey. It's a good guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A talented guy.
Yeah.
Cool, Spence. Well, any last words for Fear Factory?
No, we look forward to seeing you. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Utah, for 10 years of fun. Come out and party with us. We're going to have a lot of great stuff happening. We have food trucks that are also coming Fridays and Saturdays this year. We're rolling it out. It's going to be an awesome party this summer. So this fall, and as we get ready, we're going to have our very last, people always ask when we're going to do lights out again. That'll be at the end of our season, November 5th and 6th. So we're going to turn all the lights out on the property, and you get to come through with one teeny tiny little light.
Oh, man.
It's killer.
So many cool things happening at the Fear Factory. Check all of their events out at their website, which is
fearfactoryslc.com.
And come out for the opening night, September 10th. We'll be there. The U Crew will be there from 8 until 10 o'clock. So come through. Come see your boy get scared. It's going to be a blast.
This Halloween season.
Fear Factory.
Fear Factory. Limited number of tickets available. Buy tickets online today before they're gone at fearfactoryslc.com.